Okay, so I guess let me.
We started without you.
Yeah, I wasn't quite prepared. I went to go blow my nose, and I hear the introduction. So I'm gonna play our song real quick, and we'll get the show officially started. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. My friends call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour for the most interactive comedy radio show on the planet. We've got a special one for you tonight. The triple podcast. What are you pointing at, Joe?
Is the camera right?
Yes, the camera's fine.
Okay. Oh God! How many cameras are on this set right now?
There is. We get down here from the green room, right? About five minutes before the show, and all I start getting is, where can I put this camera? Where this camera good? Is it good here? And I'm like, okay, we'll make it work. And then I get, fuck it. Fuck it! We're doing it live!
There you go. Live, baby.
From Miss Carlisle Carey, where she wants to put the camera someplace else. I'm like, wherever you want to put it, I'm cool. We're not supposed to swear, are we? I'm like, yeah, no, the FCC doesn't listen. We are fuck free.
It's a better radio station.
Let the fucks.
Super duper loud.
I'll clean up. I was excited.
Oh, now we can hear me.
Ooh, we can hear Jerry
1,
Diamond
2.
loud.
So yes,
Mic check 1 2 1
Loud
2.
and clear.
Hello. Okay.
Jerry Diamond is also here.
And of course, my
Blazing
podcast
this
going
bitch.
From
on.
the What the What podcast.
Absolutely.
Dayton Henry Jr.'s here. From the
Blaze.
Which is okay, Blaze.
Chill out with the real name, man. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, no. Okay,
I know that motherfucker.
Yeah, we can get you back 3D. We know your real name.
I'm gonna
the name friends don't call you.
I'm gonna dispute you on that. I'm gonna dispute you on that. If that's how you're going on Facebook and you're posting your comedy shit on that, and it doesn't say Blaze anymore. I believe it used to say Blaze on there, correct?
Yeah, but that's that medium. We
I
don't
will
have
apologize.
To do it to him here. Here is a safe place.
It's not like I'm gonna sue you.
You
You're
think?
gonna sue me.
As he thought.
Sue me right now.
You're not gonna sue me. Do we have to get the pledge book out and have you guys
He's
sign
Blaze,
it?
and
Fuck
we're
all that.
A pledge book.
Where is the pledge book?
He's
Joe?
Blaze, and we're not giving out his social security number. It's safe here.
Do we know where the pledge book is, Joe?
You guys have a pledge.
What's
What's
this
the
one?
pledge?
The pledge book started in the middle of the summer when we did our one and only remote Pipedream show from the Comedy Works, and we had people sign this pledge book. And
To release a release form.
No,
just a pledge.
The pledge was, you will not sue 3D.
Yeah.
Pledge book.
I signed it. I signed it.
Jerry's
don't sue.
still proud. All
Yes,
right.
actually, I'm so proud.
So it was the You Will Not Sue 3D pledge book, and we got quite a few names in there, and
It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
It was pretty, I liked it. I think it was pretty interesting.
When Southwest started, their CEO would arm wrestle people if anyone had a dispute. He said, "All right, come here. Let's have a big picnic. You bring all your people. I'll bring all my people. We'll have a big picnic. We'll arm wrestle, and this is how we're going to settle this dispute."
Okay. I would lose most disputes, so I don't find that politically fair. But
you have time to work up.
Oh, Jerry destroying the Blaze.
That's you watch where your feet go.
Chill out.
My big legs.
Everybody's eye.
Here too, didn't I? That's all right.
Whoa.
Tipped over a chair, knocked all the mics,
Yeah.
scared Joe.
That was smooth.
Tesla.
Alright.
Joe had a heart attack.
Yeah.
That was smooth as fuck.
In the land of Edison,
Whoa.
they have a Tesla book.
Yes.
Well, you can watch that again recorded.
That was
on
live,
multiple camera angles. We'll have that viral
We
video.
totally
of
had to
Jerry.
do that in slow mo. That was awesome. He
Three
just
different
walked
angles.
away. And
Only I could do that.
Oh my god.
4 different angles.
Everybody eye over
Three
there?
different-
Damn.
Oh look, a block of wood with holes in it.
Did we
That's
survive?
awesome.
Affixed to a 20-pound piece of steel.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
That's
why it
what's
didn't
up.
go flying off. It just kind of slid
Jerry,
over.
next time you get up,
Slingshot.
take the headphones off.
I did.
Wow.
Took yours too.
We'll see.
What the what?
The video will show what really happened.
Yeah.
Live.
We'll
next
play
week.
it back
What the
live next
motherfucking
week.
What?
We know who started that riot.
If you are listening to the show, watch the show.
Yes.
If there are just listeners,
Subscribe.
go to
and all that.
comedypipe.com, click on the YouTube link.
Woohoo!
Subscribe,
And then you'll be able to
comment.
see the recordings of the other angles of Jerry almost
Yeah,
Killing it.
smashing your face into a
Killing
piece
it.
of glass.
Killing it.
Honestly, your face almost
Spilling
did go
beans.
into
I know,
the glass.
I know.
It was pretty close.
Almost took it out.
Chill out.
Chill.
It's like
All
a
Blaze's
like
fault.
it's like a Three Stooges outtake. And this is when he got stitches.
I never got stitches in my face or my head. It's my hands.
It is now an action-packed show.
Yeah, a little action scene there.
Transformer.
Okay.
So real quick, if you want to sign
I'll sign it.
the pledge book, there you go.
Aww.
Yeah. it's
Where does it
adorable.
tell what I'm signing?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's the beauty
neat
of that
thing
book.
about it. Everybody signed it, and I was like, you
Sign
realize there's no like contract in the front. We could just write like, you all owe us $1 million. And it's all. But
Chill.
we have what's it called? Character.
Yeah,
Sign
yeah,
it.
morals,
Some
morals,
so,
morals.
yeah, the package. Yeah, the
The
package.
toll package.
Good stuff.
I'm not going to be douchey or sue you over anything either.
Well, none of us have anything. So
Yeah,
right now
that's-
it's
I'm
easy.
like,
You have a house and a large cat.
I even tried to explain
can-
that to him.
I want the
and
cat, right? Is that you?
I will. Oh, my wife's outside. I was gonna say I'll text my wife and see if she can send me a picture just so you can see him before. I'll grab him for you.
That poor kitty. He's got to go grab his pussy.
Yeah, he loves coming
Grab
down
my
here.
That's the only pussy he's getting tonight.
He enjoys downstairs.
Jeez.
He really does. But he's not allowed down here. So
Oh, that's why he enjoys it.
yeah, of course. So
No, is he a male
Right.
cat?
He is a male cat.
So it's, he knows
Tomcat.
it's the man cave down here.
Shouts to the
so
Tomcats out there.
But he also
I'm
knows.
honored I get to be
I
in
think
the
I
man
signed
cave.
it back in. Yeah, I signed it before. Right
Yeah, you
there.
didn't know I had a titty bar back
Yeah, I'll
here.
sign it again.
Yeah,
No,
nah,
I
this
did.
shit is
We're
swag as
sitting
fuck.
in the
I
titty
like
bar
it.
now.
Yes. We are live from the titty bar in 3 different
Titty
angles
bar.
and shit.
And we have our first double signature in the book. Jerry
Double
signed it, and
signature.
now he's signing it again.
Wow.
That's
So he really is not going to
Sincerity.
sue you.
Now it's
Really?
worth
That's-
twice as much now.
That's cool.
Shouts to Jerry. Shouts to Jerry.
Twice as nice.
Yes.
Jerry, you going to date the second one?
Ooh.
I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't being rude.
I know.
We know Jerry's dating life. It's almost as
And
bad
it's
as
not
mine.
good. And it's not
Winos and rhinos, you know what I'm
good.
saying?
It's not
Right.
good.
why not?
Yeah. That's why I don't drink and smoke anymore.
Ah, shit.
Cause too many problems.
Yeah, man.
Even being sober sucks. Dating.
Yeah,
I'm like,
jeez.
should I go back to drinking and smoking again?
Yeah. I smoke weed, man. Sorry. That's how
Don't be sorry.
That's how I deal with the world, actually. Because,
There is a dating drug, but it's a crime.
Yes. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby.
That's not it. Well, no, that was
He's still
he-
not doing jail time.
Bill.
though,
Bill
so-
just
Yeah.
used Benadryl.
He's like blind and like 90 and shit.
I believe in Benadryl. I believe in that stuff. It's awesome.
That shit.
It's-
Put you to sleep.
Benadryl? Oh yeah, you give your kid some of that when he's being an asshole.
Bam.
I
Fantastic.
know a guy who used to work at a
Okay.
teenage shelter. It was where they put troubled teens,
Yeah.
for a brief period of time.
Overseas
And when
and
anyone was
shit.
acting up, they would give them Benadryl because it was teenage nap time. It was
Yeah.
boom down.
Yep.
Did you hear
Okay.
Blaze?
Yeah, I did.
Bow season.
Yeah.
Shit.
Alternative school and shit.
I will
No,
tell you-
I used to hang out with those motherfuckers back in the day. I mean, I didn't go to their school because, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
I
they,
didn't judge them and shit.
I'll
No,
let
but-
you guess who I work for.
Oh. Shouts to Bosies, though. You know what I mean? It's fine. You know.
That
I don't deal with them people. I just see what they do on the internet,
Yes.
which is just as hilarious.
Savage
Did you guys
shit.
did you guys get the
yes, I got it.
yeah, so
Hilarious.
school started today, and I get requests for weird things to open up websites for schools.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was like some website that was categorized in Japan for wanting tampons, maxi pads, and other feminine hygiene products. And this teacher was really pissed that the website was blocked, and put I think Joe's. Are you looking up the quote? It was just very stern.
Google that
Like
shit.
these girls should be able to look this stuff up, and I'm like, I'm not purposely blocking it. It's in Japan. It's Procter and Gamble. Why the fuck are they having a website?
Reason for review.
Here we go.
I am
Shit.
looking for feminine products for the young ladies in my youth program through the school system. I would appreciate pads, panty liners, and tampons to be available to these young. I don't know why that was funny, but it was.
Like just
He's like, this is
you didn't
serious.
have to say each one.
But that's how it was.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's just feminine products is like, we got you.
Feminine hygiene products.
Yeah,
Got 'em
you
all.
need pads and bullets. We got ammo.
It's irrelevant what they are.
And tampons to be available to these young ladies as needed. Like,
As needed.
As needed.
Yeah, well, about once a month, probably. That's probably how the shit goes.
are you gonna ask?
I've been-
Something like that.
No, what, is it an information website or are the girls ordering?
It
these
was
things?
it was a Procter and Gamble, which is they make everything.
Yeah.
Place to order shit. That's
Why
all.
were the girls ordering this online?
I
Why
go
would-
to Amazon. What the fuck?
I would
You know?
just
Shit,
greenlight that. Pardon
Yeah, oh,
the
yeah.
pun.
Yeah.
Instead of red lighting
Yeah.
that.
There was no question in my mind. I questioned the.
Send that one through.
I questioned.
Have you guys heard of period underwear?
I heard
Yes.
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did hear that.
It's undies that are black and
Yep.
they supposedly won't leak
Well, yeah, they're not
through.
gonna make them white.
All right,
Bloomers.
so
And
it's
they, so you wear that instead of pads and tampons and
So-
whatnot.
so you're wearing a black Gladware bag on your.
It's
your
no,
stuff.
it's not plastic. It's breathable fabric. I'm assuming they use
Oh, you
some
don't
of
wanna
the
suffocate
gel
things down there.
technology. I'm assuming they're
okay,
using the
yeah,
gel
yeah,
tech,
it's-
that like diapers.
I was gonna
yeah.
say same shit they put in diapers. Yep.
But I don't know that.
Shit's-
I know they're
shit's creepy.
They're $40 a piece. So
Well-
I know several people have looked at them, but I don't know anyone who has a pair. Which I
Or
wouldn't
would
want to
tell you that
borrow
they
someone
have
else's
a
pair.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's almost as weird as you see that like
That sounds really handy to have around, though.
It's like, you never know.
Period undies.
Yeah, like survival kit handy. Like
that's practical. The most unpractical thing I saw was the boob holder shawl thing that goes around your neck and
Oh yeah, the towel.
yeah, the towel thing. That's what it
Like,
was.
but
Yeah,
you
the
have
Over
boob
the
towel.
shoulder
You
belt
have
or
to have a
holler?
true
You
rack.
have to have massive breasts to be able to use this thing. It's the only way physics work with it. Like,
Well,
who are they?
that's
Yeah.
called a target audience.
Yeah, I was like, they're definitely marketing that because they have.
Titty
no,
hugger.
well, it's forced. It's forced marketing because you can't.
And it's an old Dolly Parton joke.
Yes.
An over the shoulder boulder holder.
That is.
What's her bra?
Was it? Yeah.
That is exactly.
Actually,
what
that
thing
wasn't Dolly Parton's joke. That was Bette Midler.
Oh shit.
Well done.
Ding
Snap.
ding ding.
Ever
My
burn.
favorite thing I've seen on the internet was a woman had a stick-on strapless bra that had little ties in the middle so you
Yeah, I know
could
those
have
shits.
better cleavage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only she had a rack, and when she put it on, her
packing.
boobs just dropped as low as they could go, and then tried to have cleavage. So she had like a foot and a half of cleavage going.
Shit.
I don't think this is how it was designed to make. You can't say this is for everyone. This is for
Foot-long
little
cleavage.
titties only.
One size fits all is a lie.
Long
Yeah.
ass
Oh,
titties.
exactly, and that's what she was. But she did it, and I think her husband was filming it, and they gracefully had, like blocked out
Yeah.
her actual boobs, but then just the weight of them was it was hysterical.
It just looked
It's
like
just
two
that's boobs.
two fat legs next to each other.
Good lord.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
a
like,
line.
coming out of her chest. Exactly. Tube socks would have had more.
Good God. Whew.
Make sure to check out our good friend Dave Canyon podcast, Dumbing It Down with Dave.
Shouts to Dave King. Doing
Canyon,
his thing.
Canyon.
Canyon.
Can you?
Canyon.
Canyon.
He,
Yeah.
you haven't
Like
met
Grand
him,
Canyon.
so
He's a legend.
Yeah, like me.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I could dig that.
The fastest podcast on earth. Check him out. dumbingitdownwithdave.com. Email him at dumbingitdownwithdave@yahoo.com. He's been doing like lots of podcast conventions
Wow.
cool.
and
Wow.
stuff.
What do they
Yeah.
do at those
What did
conventions?
he
I
do?
don't know. Probably talking to
They
microphones.
podcast.
They
Like
probably
this?
gather around and have triple podcasts like someone's gonna have a heart attack.
Different
That is
camera
probably what
angles and
happens.
shit.
They probably are walking around a
Dope
convention.
shit.
Everybody's got their microphones, and then people just sit down. You know, I'm
What
just
are you guys doing?
duh, noob, stupid noob.
Yeah, noob.
Noob.
Some guy in the background with a VR helmet on, just freaking out.
That'd be I'd be okay with that.
Shit.
Oh my god, the last Spartan race I was at, there were all these people with the it looked like flashlights on. I'm like, guys, this is supposed to be like a 2.5 hour race. What are you doing with lights? And they're like, cameras. It's like, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
TV show, Amazing Race shit.
Like, we're gonna finish this way before sundown. What's wrong with these people?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing. Really, what they're filming is everybody else's butt.
Okay.
that everyone who's in
So
front of
they're
them, they're
perverts.
just getting butts
So
covered in mud.
I see
Oh,
all
what
this.
a great cover.
Fetishes.
Exactly. And it's a Spartan, it's a mud race, so they're fairly perky and healthy butts.
And with the mud, it's king.
Tone butts. You know what I'm saying?
Tone butts.
Yeah, like mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling.
Yeah,
A
remember?
lot of
Yes.
tone butts.
Butt
Yeah.
butt wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
It was
I do
there's
that
eye
shit.
candy for everybody. It's
course.
kind of
So I see a lot of motorcycle riders that have the cam on the side of the helmet. I'm like, why? And then one day I realized why that camera is there. Because they make great viral fucking videos of them smashing into shit. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's like,
God.
That's why they
wiped
have
out.
that.
Yep.
Because other than that, you don't see that.
That's why they put them on race cars.
The ride to go get milk, like you're never gonna see that. So
Yeah.
you just see.
I
the
suppose it
accidents.
also clears up because I remember in my hometown there was a guy who wiped out, and there was nothing on the pavement. He'd been driving for years. He was fine. Killed him,
fucked
you
up.
know, he was dead, and everyone was like, "What the hell happened?" And that would have been like, "Oh, it was a bird, an eagle attacked him, you know, whatever, something."
We haven't found his
Something.
carcass, but we found the helmet with the camera. We'll be in
It's
soon.
like, shit, let's go to the
Ready for a
camera. It's like the black
review.
box and shit.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
right.
fuck happened?
No shit, it was a turkey vulture.
Like,
He
They
was
don't like
still alive.
motorcycles.
What was Bambi doing there?
Yeah, you don't know. It could have been that easy. But yeah, the cameras have
Never
definitely
know.
become a normal now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody
there's
has
just
a camera.
everybody.
And
I
very
swear,
quickly,
everybody in
very
Russia,
quickly.
everybody in Russia has a camera in their car.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yes.
Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's the
But you
amount,
don't
of,
get privacy.
They have it here too.
the amount of videos that are on the internet
Yes.
of just that part of the world
Yeah.
Yes.
is nuts.
They're
It's-
crazy.
Man,
Yeah.
Putin shit.
Oh my God, yeah. Him is no
Putin
shirt.
everywhere and shit.
Him is no shirt body. What's up with that guy? Put a shirt on that man. He's
He's
too
proud of
white.
his body, I guess. I don't know.
That man's wetter than I am. Make me go blind.
He's not horribly unfit. Give him
Ah, he's
that.
got those
He's not-
Down syndrome eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little-
Somebody's got to say
Those
it. Come on.
uninterested highs.
You
He's
took
just
the
like,
words right out of my mouth. Look
on.
like one of Jerry's kids. I don't
It was,
know.
by the way, it was
Yeah,
also
but-
nice knowing you
R.I.P.
guys.
See you on the flip side.
To be devil's advocate, Joe, our president looks like he has a comb over.
Oh, same.
Yeah, right? Oh my God.
Yeah, same shit.
He's got a rug.
Yeah, that's why they get along so
It's-
good.
it's
No,
not a
it is.
rug.
I thought it was a comb over.
It is a comb
It is
over.
It
comb
is.
over.
Very
It
much
is.
a
It
comb
is
over.
not
It
a
is.
rug.
No, I thought it was a rug.
No, it is just.
Nope, it's Melania. That's her
Yeah.
name.
She just walks behind him, and that's his hair.
Did you see that? Where
She-
That's her job.
It's your job, Melania, to be my husband's hair.
Yeah,
Sure.
not with all the nasty shit he does to her in public.
Oh my!
There's no way she'd cover
The
him.
floatus.
Did you see the
I
one
know.
time they got off the plane at the airport, and he trying to hold her hand, she just pushed his hand away.
That actually looked like it was a grab and a miss.
Yeah.
That actually there was another
It's like baby.
there was another shot of that looked like a grab and a miss.
Yeah,
It's inauguration day when he turned around and went, "Ruff, ruff, ruff, ruff," and she looked really sad. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, she was smiling and happy for him, and
Yep.
all of a sudden,
It's like,
really
"Misbehave."
sad. And then there's the picture of them with dinner that they quote unquote put on the commemorative plate
Yep.
where he's got his sour puss on and she looks very depressed. It's like commemorate this moment. Yeah.
Fun times.
Oh
I don't
my
think
gosh.
she likes him.
You think?
Yeah.
Yes, I do think
It's like an arranged marriage or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Send
yeah.
her back.
And and
Well,
it was
I-
like,
The older bride.
Financially arranged.
You know what?
Exactly.
I
Maybe-
figure when
maybe-
she gets when he gets tired of her, she's deported out of the country.
Yeah, right.
oh yeah, totally. Yeah, the DACA thing.
Yeah, DACA. Yeah, it's like it's Melania. Like,
She's too old.
I volunteer to go. I volunteer to go.
She's too old for that though.
No,
She
he's
probably-
never
no.
deported.
She probably has a work visa. But
Her little green card expires in 6 months.
That'd be funny if her papers actually did expire and be like, Mr. President, you know, he's enforcing all these deportation laws and shit. Like, Mr. President, you know we gotta deport your bitch. It's like, what?
Yeah.
She's married. And
Impossible.
doesn't that
She's-
cover you?
oh yeah,
She's
she's an
legal.
anchor baby.
She's my
Yeah.
bitch.
This week.
But seriously, I think she might be like the one. Like everybody, like I still can't believe he fucking won. However it was, I still can't believe it. She must have been so pissed. Like she married this guy, and she's like, it's an arranged marriage, like you said.
Yeah.
And now it's like he did what? He's the president now.
She stuck with him for
Like,
4 years. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. The lease doesn't run out until like 2024. So
No, 2020.
And that
2020.
motherfucker's already campaigning
Yeah.
for 2020. It's 2017, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
He
Yeah.
hasn't
And if she-
stopped
He's already-
campaigning.
No, he
wants
hasn't.
people to tell him he's wonderful.
What politician
And if she
does?
defaults-
And he can find people.
I
I,
mean-
can't believe they can still
I
find
mean, don't
people
get
that
me
think he is
wrong,
wonderful.
I know.
I parlayed like a whole like character Black Trump because of the president and everything. I actually derived the character during the campaign and shit, and I actually stopped playing the character for almost a year because he actually won. So I kind of felt responsible that he became the president. Because
Thank you,
I was
Blaze.
yes, you know. So
Blame
it's
me
all
here.
my fault,
You're my hero.
not lack of voting and lack of people liking, Hillary and shit. So
It's all you, man.
whatever.
I would have voted for Kanye West for that clown.
Oh, please.
I don't know about
Easy.
that.
He's too busy having babies,
I know.
canceling shows and shit.
I know.
Dresses like a bum.
I know, doesn't he?
And he charges mad money for that shit.
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I
I can't afford a shoe.
Well, I don't
You
want.
know,
I don't want anything.
Yeezys
I'm-
are like
yeah,
2,000
I'm
like
saying.
a shoe.
I don't want to
like, what the fuck
wear
is that?
anything called a Yeezy.
It's shit.
Don't.
Yeezy Weezy.
But his shows are dope though. His shows are dope.
Yeah.
Yeezy. It sounds like something you get in your trip to Vietnam, but
Yeah.
you didn't get your shots before you left. No, you got
Get your
Yeezy.
Yeezy.
That's
See,
a weird motherfucker.
I was thinking it
You
was
don't
more like
have
a
all the
man
answers.
sling.
I'm thinking like
weird as fuck. It's
I'm thinking more like a
weirdo.
A
Yeezy
man
pass.
sling. I'm
thinking-
pointing to the crotch
Yes,
area.
okay.
A man sling. A
Yeezy?
Yeezy.
A Yeezy. Yeah, I can
No,
see that.
that's Wheezy.
Like
I mean, police.
like a name for a dick
Police.
hammock.
Yeah.
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 I can get behind that.
Because you
Call
can't
that
just call it a
Yeezy.
dick hammock.
I can get
No.
behind that.
No.
I can visually see that on Amazon right now. Get your Yeezy.
The banana hammock.
And he's gonna be
Yeah.
ordering it later on after the show, folks.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 days, Amazon Prime. Get your Yeezy.
Trademark comedy.
Get your Easy Weezy.
Seriously, his
And then
clothes
you
looks
get
like.
sued by Kanye West
Of
yeah.
course.
because he didn't sign the book.
Right. Of course. Screw him.
Yet.
Maybe
He
I
didn't
should-
sign the book
Maybe I
yet.
should call him up.
Yet.
Kanye. just
Like
in
he's
case.
listening anyway.
When's your album dropping? Kanye?
He signed
Damn.
this. Just don't want to take a chance.
See, these little people, I'm not listening to these guys. They got better things. I'm gonna make more babies. I ain't listening to these guys.
Yes.
You don't care.
How many babies does he have? Only one? I thought he only had one with
2.
What?
He got
Yeah,
two
3.
of them motherfuckers. He got two.
two.
Oh, two. Okay.
yeah,
I gave him JayZ's baby.
Oh.
I gave him Blue.
Don't you have like a
So I
third
was
one,
thinking
Blue?
Blue, West,
Blue Ivy or some
and
shit.
North?
North.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's
North.
Kanye's baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, Kanye's baby. So
But you're
it's
saying
West
Blue.
and North.
Yeah,
But
well,
Blue
this
is JayZ's baby.
He
Yep.
gave
But
it.
That's Jigga.
I temporarily gave Blue
Hope.
to the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think that
Poor
kid would be
Blue.
better off.
Yeah.
Stay
I think
with
Blue's gonna be
Jay-Z.
fine.
Stay with
Blue is
Jay-Z.
gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, she was actually on one of her father's albums. Like
Nice.
his most
Yeah,
recent one.
I saw that.
Yeah. So
I did see that.
It's
I
weird that
give
everybody
credit.
trusts Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I didn't say that.
they're
I said listen to
billionaires,
music.
like
Yeah.
collectively.
And
So
so are
okay.
the Kardashians and West, and people are just like, well, that's kind of weird. But
You know who's taking over that shit though? That
Jay-Z is like, yo, he's a legit dad. I'm like,
But he
Yeah,
acts
is.
like he has moments of legit dadism.
yeah. Nah, he's just loving life right now.
Kanye,
He used to be a drug dealer. He
Kanye's
was
moments of not being sane.
Well, he also walked
There's a
into a
difference.
freaking stop sign. but
Well,
what do you
look who
want?
he's married to. Hello, Kardashians. Hello. It's like,
Yeah.
they're not any better.
JayZ has like the biggest turnaround story of like any artist. He used to be like a drug dealer, and now he's like
Yeah.
a billionaire off legal money. That's a big turnaround.
It is.
Isn't that how they all start?
No.
Well,
No.
almost.
I'm
That is not how they all start.
Is that
No.
just-
Some of us
Is
have
that just
money.
naive of me? I'm sorry.
I think,
Robert
I
E.
think,
A few of them do, but not many.
I think
couple.
Beyonce is a true anchor.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Oh no,
She
that's
is.
like the perfect match. Like
Yeah.
both of them have money. It's not like
What does love got to do with it?
they didn't destroy each other like Whitney and Bobby did.
Carl,
Remember
I
that
was gonna
shit?
get
Oh,
formation
that was
in a
a
minute
car
here.
accident. Shit.
You're gonna get formation with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like
Yeah, have you seen me dance? She would kick me out. I can't Fred Astaire you and make you look better. Out.
she could dance, man.
Yeah, she could. I couldn't dance like that. Back in the day, I could, but not today. I throw a hip
How
out.
long ago? When was the last time you could dance?
Like Beyonce.
Mid '90s, like '95.
And why were you dancing
I
with
have
Beyonce?
got it. I have got to see you.
Because I was getting my groove on.
All right,
I'm
Jerry. I'm gonna,
Technically, I could still move. So
I'm
that's
gonna
There's a
still my
nightmare
problem.
in
I was just
my-
wondering,
Jerry,
just
I'm gonna
like-
throw this out one time, and I'm going to give you the order that this has to be done.
Okay.
Step 1, and this is only if you accept. Step 1, remove your headphones. Okay, I don't know how many steps it's going to be. Step 2, stand up. He's really following this.
Dun, dun,
Step
dun.
3,
Yeah, he's like a build your own adventure story.
make sure you're in frame of all the cameras.
Good luck.
Is he?
Is he?
Take 2 steps back.
You can move the chair too if you want. Because the chair needs.
Show us your best twerk.
Twerk,
You
twerk,
want-
twerk,
you wanna see it?
twerk.
You're that close.
Twerk,
that
twerk,
close.
twerk. Oh, come on, Jerry.
No
I need
pressure.
lessons.
Sorry, I left my
Twerk.
wallet in the car.
Listen, I'm too old for
IOU?
that. I am too old for that crap.
I'll give you an IOU tip. You know,
I
left
do
my
a twerk
fucking
and they'll be
wallet
picking
in
me
the
up
car
off the
and shit.
floor.
Sorry.
I'd be walking like Mama from Mama's
Yeah.
family. Like,
I agree with you.
You need a 1? Is
Yeah,
that what you
my
need?
mom
You
used to
need
watch that shit.
I can do that.
I wasn't feeling that shit.
anybody got change for a penny?
I like Sanford and Son. That shit was hot, but you know, my
What?
family, it was kind of whack. I didn't like that shit. I liked Sanford and Son though.
Oh, I love Stanford and Son. I'm a big, huge fan of Stanford and Son. I'm Papa Stanford.
The Jeffersons, I like that shit.
Yep,
That
me
shit
too.
was good.
Archie Bunker.
Yeah, he was even though he's racist, he was funny though.
But that was
You know
like,
what I'm
but
saying?
That's
but
what made that show.
Exactly.
It was-
exactly.
It was funny ass racially, man. I'm like, I'm fucking,
Put on
offended
today.
as fuck, but it's funny.
I
as
used
fuck.
to work with someone who grew up and was their father would not allow them to watch the Jeffersons because it was a different lifestyle, but they weren't allowed to watch Archie Bunker because he was racist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like Dad, as it comes out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you can't have those shows on TV anymore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can. Reruns.
Well, new shows.
Late at night. Late at night.
And then, as I say this, there's a show called Blackish.
Yeah.
I'm
I don't
like,
even know what's up with
Emmy
that. Like,
Award nominated Blackish.
Yep, mhm.
they're running out of shit to write about. Like,
I've
what
watched
name will arise attention for people to watch?
I have watched very bits and pieces of it,
Yeah.
and it was mildly humorous. But I'm like, how did they get away with this name? Like,
That's how they get their audience. They're like, what the fuck is this? I gotta see this.
Well, it's like you put Medea on anything, and all of a sudden,
I love Medea.
I'm not with that.
Oh man, I love
I'm
Medea.
not with the. I'm sorry.
I don't understand that as well.
I don't condone that.
I don't.
You love Medea?
I love
Nah.
Medea.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You ain't gonna hear me shouting him out at any Blaze After Dark. I'm sorry.
I don't.
Tyler,
I don't
fuck
get it.
outta here.
Tyler Perry.
Not a
Tyler
fan.
Perry being Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
not bad.
No.
Motherfucker Tyler
He's
Perry.
got a kid now. He's got a child
Oh, I'm
now.
so
Respectfully.
tired of him talking.
oh, I thought you were saying he got kidnapped. He has a kid now.
No, he's got a kid
he
now.
like owns
He's got
like
a
half
child.
of Atlanta. He has like
I
a whole
slept
studio.
under a porch. Shut the fuck up. Every interview, I slept under a porch.
I did too in the summertime.
Who's that?
Tyler Perry.
He slept under
Whatever.
a porch.
Yeah.
Some shit
Woo-hoo.
like that.
Arnold
Then I
slept
decided to
in
dress
front
up
of his
like a
own
woman
statue.
and
Yeah,
talk
I
funny
don't
and
get
shit.
it.
Like
I
say
don't-
hello and shit like that.
I don't
Like
get
that
it.
shit's
at
weird.
all.
Hello.
I'm not with it. Hey, yeah, Medea always goes like hello and shit. That shit's
Hello,
weird.
hello.
That shit's weird. I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
understand.
not
It was
with
fu-
it.
to me, it's funny as
You're,
hell.
you're like a 6-foot black man in the dress. I'm a little
Oh.
weird.
Obviously, Jerry is the target audience. Hello.
Hello.
I'll laugh at.
And this was
at-
before Caitlyn Jenner and shit. So this was.
Yeah.
fucking-
I'll laugh at Murphy dressed up as an old fat grandma and what
By the way-
professor like. That's for when it's all him.
Yes.
Okay.
Caitlyn Jenner.
That's those scenes are hilarious.
They're dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
those
are
are dope.
hilarious.
And by the way,
Dope as
Caitlyn
shit.
Jenner was an awesome decathlete.
Yeah, she won hella medals and shit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
all of a sudden.
Do you guys,
Olympian.
do you
Just
guys,
like any of
do you ever hear of Flip Wilson?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Love Flip Wilson. Love him.
Legend.
You're
Yeah,
saying like Medea came before Caitlyn. It's like
No.
there's quite a few.
It was quite a
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
shitloads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell,
There's like
RuPaul
trends.
was before.
Oh, yeah, before all that.
Milton
yeah.
Berle used to dress as a woman. Jonathan Winters used to dress as
Jesus.
a woman. Hello, we listen go on.
Jeez.
See, Jerry, now you find
Everybody's
one
one up in cross dressing.
Yeah,
That,
it's
you know, like,
J. Edgar Hoover.
congrats.
Yeah.
My brother used to dress as a woman. I mean, hello. I
Yeah,
mean,
like-
the list goes on. I don't know.
Or vaudeville. Sometimes you have to.
Hey, you all see me in the bra, so hello. I don't look as a woman. I look terrible as a woman.
Yes.
Well, you just started. You had the bra on. You have a wig.
Okay,
yet.
there was Grandmama in the 90s. I don't know.
That reminds me. I'm doing a burlesque show on the
Whatever.
16th.
That was
That
sad.
rocks.
Yeah. No.
Burlesque and lingerie and shit. So.
But I tell you something, I did get hit on a lot of guys that day. Said, you look good in the bra. That's a good size bra for you. I said, I'm sorry.
Don't we have some real good shit coming up at the Low Beat?
We have some amazing shit coming up
amazing
at the Low
shit.
Did I hear a burlesque? burlesque.
The 12th, yeah, burlesque is on the 16th. Is a burlesque show.
Come see Jerry Diamond twerk.
You'll be twerking in
I
a
don't know.
G-string. So
That's not
pull
gonna-
up.
No,
Chardonnay Latiz
That
is
ain't
the
gonna happen.
producer.
That is a very fancy name. Say that again for me.
Chardonnay Latiz.
Chardonnay. Latisse.
I can't say that.
You
can't
can't,
either.
I can't
Chard-
say that.
Chard-
Chardonnay, like the wine.
Oh,
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay Latisse.
I don't drink
Yes.
wine.
There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Anymore.
I had to really think about that to get that going.
Yeah, it's good. But
Hey,
that's
thanks
the
for the crunch,
16th.
But
The 15th is storytelling that I produce at the Hudson River Coffee
Yes.
House.
Mhm.
And the 12th, it's a busy week. Why do I put everything in the same week?
big ass
And
week.
the 12th is the low beat. We have a roast battle with Travis
Roast.
Steele and Nick Anthony.
Yes.
And for some reason, they said Dick Williams
Motherfucking
is
Dick
monitoring and Joe
Williams.
Green is doing something on it, but I don't know
Joe
what.
Green's
so
like doing something. He'll be.
he might
there.
be a hostage situation. I
know.
don't even know if he knows he's going yet.
He's doing
So- oh,
something.
yeah.
He's
that
going
I'm
to show
aware.
up in
I've-
Nick's car.
to
I
be
don't know.
announced what he's
Trunk,
doing, but
whatever.
he
I've,
will be doing something then.
I've been saying it's September 12th.
September
Never,
12th.
never forget.
Never forget. And we have Chris O'Leary featuring
Chris
that night.
O'
That
fucking
the
Leary.
September 12th, just
All
FYI, was my parents' no. Yeah. September 12th was my parents' wedding anniversary.
Oh wow,
Never
So-
forget.
See?
that's
It works.
Yeah.
It just works.
Yeah.
It works.
Just throw a date out.
And you can't forget that.
Never forget. Why does September 11th? Oh, never forget. There's a bunch of
Well,
days and
should
things
we
that
talk
are-
about the
forgot what I did.
3,400
I was
people?
ordering an omelet that
Couple of
day.
planes.
I was like, oh shit, like New
Yeah,
York's
but
on fire and
They
shit
can't
like
own
that.
that
Oh,
day. It's
I-
No
like there's-
class today.
There's
shit.
anniversaries.
I got
and
laid
other
really good
stuff.
last week, and I don't want to forget that date.
Yeah,
either,
shit.
So never forget that.
You never forget.
So it's not
I don't think
exclusive
anybody
to-
will. I don't think
We're
anybody will.
taking-
You're a married man. You should be, what? Do you have no game now?
No,
Is that
I
what
just
happened?
no, I just want to remember every last time because that could be the last time.
You never
so
know.
never forget.
Never forget. We're taking it. We're taking it back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could be the last
Dude,
one
get
we're
your
doing.
game
Yeah.
going.
My
He's
game-
married. He can't
I'm
get his
sorry,
game
you're
going.
coupled
My
up.
game is
you-
fine unless my wife is going to that weird Procter and Gamble site to buy feminine hygiene products. Then I take the week off.
Then we take a break.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Walmart and get some
A week
feminine
of-
stuff.
So, as a single woman, I need to make sure couples are boffing.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
I'm just checking on you. You got to be healthy.
And
Keeps
if-
bonding.
And if you need stuff, pngsupplies.com.
Right. Like
P&G supplies.
P&G, Procter
There you
and
go.
Gamble.
Like,
There you go.
Do they have the
If you're
underwear?
in need.
I didn't look. I
If you're in
saw.
bleed or
I was already too busy, and that getting
Right.
that message broke my
Totally.
day up. I laughed. I sent it to the guys.
Yeah.
I unblocked the site and went,
CCE.
"What the fuck else is gonna hit my plate today? Because it's gonna get better."
And it would be
And
interesting.
it didn't
Like,
today. Today was kind of boring.
if they denied it, and then the lady wrote back like, "Do you know what's going to happen to the floors?"
Yeah.
You're gonna be.
It's
No,
gonna
no.
be
First, it's
a
all
mess.
those clothes, and then the
Just-
girls
Oh.
are embarrassed.
It's laundry bills.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So I unblocked the
There'd
site
be a mutant.
for their
Aw.
health. For their health, without question.
Yes.
Okay, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah, I like my job.
Um,
You didn't unlock the tampon site. I can just
Do
see my
you-
boss.
do you have to
Overload.
vet the site first to make sure it's legit?
Oh, the first one of the day was allposters.com, and they wanted to print out some pictures of the moon or some shit. But on a lot of these sites, if you type boob, you get boob. A
Oh.
lot of it.
Did.
So I had to send the email. I need this signed off by the principal, and I'll be more than happy to.
Oh, okay.
facilitate this.
Because it could become a problem
Yeah,
site.
and
Yes.
and the IT director emailed
Boob.
back and said,
Booby.
unblock this. And I'm like, I still need it signed off. I'll unblock it, but I need this paperwork. So he didn't answer, so I had to call him. Like, yo, look, like, he's like, just unblock it for faculty and staff. I'm like, I can do that.
Jesus, man.
But-
Bureaucracy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
Bureaucracy
I need
and
it
boobs
signed off.
don't mix.
I need it
Opposite
signed
action.
off on because if that
Regardless.
staff member
Yeah.
is on that site and isn't even looking up something and an
But
image comes up and it does, and a kid sees that, that's
That-
not on me.
No,
Wait a
that's
second.
getting sued. That's
Uh,
yeah.
it's more
Just
just
make them sign the book.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Sign the fucking
Sign the
book.
book.
The
Please.
thing,
Sign the book.
Hold on a second. The thing the kid ate from to survive as a baby is now like, you can't see these anymore. This is a boob.
No, you can see boobs. You can't see boobs when they're actually working as boobs.
Gotcha. No, I got you.
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
like
that is
there's like
reality.
breastfeeding and
That
strip
is the
club.
reality.
There's those
No,
two.
that's not reality. That's our society. We suck,
Boobs.
but not boobs, not in public.
I don't know.
Nope, absolutely.
To
You're
me,
not eating them anymore? No seeing them.
A breastfeeding mother and child isn't something I want to see, and it's not because I don't want to see it. That's your time.
Yeah.
That's
It's like a bonding.
Oh no! If you like
experience.
watching somebody breastfeed, you're either
You're weird.
their dad or a fucking psycho.
yeah. I'm like, I don't.
Or both.
I
You're a
don't-
psycho
I don't-
dad.
I don't-
Thank you, Jerry.
I interrupted my sister-in-law
I'm
breastfeeding her child, a
Find you a
new
blanket,
baby. I went
yeah.
over to come and look at it, and then I realized, oh wait, this is supper time. I am so sorry, and had to
Titties
like
out,
back
I'm
away.
sorry.
And she was like trying to show me the baby at the same time, kind of like, not yet.
Yeah,
Had that-
it's awkward.
And I was
It
trying
is.
to like, why are you hesitating? And it was like, oh,
Your nipples
oh,
Yeah.
no, nipple was covered.
Okay,
There was a whole baby head right
Back of the
there.
head,
So
yeah.
It's a dream.
I don't mind if they have a fancy and or non-fancy. I'm gonna drape this over my child cover.
yeah,
That's
just a
fine.
scarf.
Right, yeah.
That's kind of an indicator.
Oh, the
like,
suffocating breastfeeding
yeah.
method.
Right. There you go. Joe knows.
Really healthy for the baby there.
One
Can I
flew over
tell
the-
you, one of the creepiest things I ever see is somebody, a single parent, and you usually see them first with the stroller that's empty, or the carriage that's empty, and they're like walking on like they're headed for the car, and then you see the other parent, the other spouse with the child, and it's but for that second, it's like, why are you going?
Where's the kid?
What
you
did
kill
you
the kid?
do
What
with
the
the
fuck?
child? Yeah,
Yeah.
every time it's like,
Witnessing something? What the fuck is this?
I seen that at the fair.
That's a good point. Other than the garage,
He wouldn't
Holy
get out of the
shit.
ball pit, so I left him there.
It's crazy.
I see a lot at the fair.
At the county fair.
Empty strollers.
Empty strollers.
Holy shit.
Where's your kid?
This is crazy.
He's on the merry-go-round.
What are you pushing?
no, that child ran away with the circus.
You know those. You know
He's
those
with the camels over in the tent.
You know those Ferris wheels that are like the cages that spin around? Yeah, I paid the carny $30 to lock my kid in there for an hour.
You're babysitting now.
Out of order. Yeah.
That'll be 8 tickets.
Another 10 now.
Carney money. Those little tickets you buy.
Yep. Or a stamp. You get a stamp. You get stamped.
Oh, a stamp with a bracelet.
Yep.
Used to do the bracelet. I've been the Altamont Fair.
Now I go to Chatham Fair.
Apparently,
I
it's
still
been a
haven't
long
gone.
time since I've been to a fair.
We're
Yeah.
sorry.
Damn.
No. Apparently, we're not missing anything. It's pepperoni and meatball sandwiches.
Only at the Chatham Fair.
You can only
They
No
only-
other fair
only
has
at the-
that.
But that's,
Now, is
Elephant ears
it
and
sliced
shit.
pepperoni?
Yeah.
No,
that's what
is
Joe
it
asked.
is it organic
Fried
pepperoni?
dough.
Is it like someone local making pepperoni, or is it just?
It's from the firehouse, from a local firehouse, and where I live. Actually, there's like 3 different stands. You can go to get
Firehouse
pepperoni sandwiches.
pepperoni.
They're,
Oh, okay.
they're in the bread. And the,
So Fair House is a meat market in your area.
well, that's every day. That's the.
I'm just trying to figure out organic pepperoni.
We don't know. Listen,
Like, how does
when
that
you go
work?
to the fair, there's nothing there organic.
Yeah.
It's all fat and cholesterol, high
Yeah.
cholesterol and everything else. It's hard to Tech City.
Like, how
Well,
deep
that's
does it have to go?
fat and cholesterol is still organic. Organic, a farm. It takes 5 years for 5 years. 5 years for a farm to get certified organic. There's a crap ton of
Gross.
paperwork that goes into that. But then if you have cows on that farm, they can still be
We don't
organic
touch-
if it's
we
beef
don't touch them.
pepperoni or
We
if
don't
it's
touch
pig
that stuff.
pepperoni. You have a pig farm.
We don't touch that stuff.
So they're only eating organic stuff.
I just think
That's
it's evil to charge for
planted
bounce
And you're
houses.
also not putting pigs in a cage in a barn with a shit pool out back. That would be non-organic.
shit.
Is the ship pool in the front then? Because there's got to be a ship
You
pool.
gotta put it. in the
Well,
back.
no, not if
wanna
the
see
pigs,
neighbors
not
in
if the
shit
pigs
pool,
have the
like,
run
I
of
ain't
a
going over
field.
there.
Oh.
Then they're just pooping in the field, which is enhancing the grass, so
Poop in
there's
the
more
fucking
for them
back.
to eat.
I'm like,
Pig
pigs,
fields are
pigs
healthy.
love shit.
But at the fair, charging for bounce houses is fucking evil.
No bounce houses at Chatham Fair. There's no bounce house. You just bounce a
Why
lot. There's no
not?
bounce in there. at the
Boo.
fair.
Taking all the
Boo.
fun. Boo, you
So the
suck.
Chatham Fair is your favorite.
That's right.
Where the fuck is the bounce house?
Why is it your favorite?
Because that's
Because
the
it's
only.
local.
No, there are a lot of locals all over the
Local.
place. That's the only fair out of all the fairs I've ever been to that serves pepperoni and meatball subs. No other fair serves it. Not the Altamont Fair, not the Scottico
Pepperoni
Fair,
and meatball. That actually sounds
See,
fucking
Not
the
even-
more and more I think about
not
this,
even the New York State Fair, the
Jerry,
biggest fair in New York
Jerry,
State.
the more and more I think about this, you can go probably.
But
ju-
why don't
ju-
the
ju- wait, wait,
pepperoni
wait,
sub
wait.
people get a booth at these
But-
places?
Joe, back me up on this. Capri? Could you probably get a pepperoni meatball sub at Capri?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the same.
wait,
Not the same.
Not the
Wait,
same.
Pepperoni and meatball in the same sub?
You can. You get a half and half. Or
What
you
do
get
you
No,
one or
but
the
you're
other.
What do
talking
you
about
get,
all
Jerry?
pepperoni. Does it have cheese?
No,
What do you get?
I get the pepperoni. I get the
Marinara
And does it
Pepperoni
have
and the meatball.
sauce?
Pepperoni and
Marinara
There's
sauce.
sauce in it. It's all
So like
mixed
red
in.
sauce?
Hella
Yeah.
sauce
Yeah.
and shit.
It's all cooked and everything. They're all cooked and processed.
Jerry, I can go get that at Subway.
No,
Nah.
No, you can't.
no.
You can't get it at
You
Subway.
get plastic crap at Subway.
I can't believe
This stuff. Let me tell you
Subway's
something.
gross.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
People
believe
don't
Subway
realize-
is
I
even
love me
open.
some Subway, man. Get me some
People
chicken
don't-
No
teriyaki.
disrespect. I hate
People don't
Subway.
realize that food you eat at the fair compared to food at a restaurant is totally different. It's processed differently.
Yeah, Subway.
It's
is
something
the
about
Chuck
it that
they're the-
tastes
I used to
and
get
they make
free
it-
Subway back in the day. Got
Subway
tired
is
of
the
that
Chuck
shit.
Yeah,
E.
exactly.
Cheese.
You
My
ate
boy
too
used to
much
work
Subway.
there.
That's,
Yeah.
I got the same way with Annie's fucking pretzels, man. I had a
I go to
my
Mr.
roommate
Sub.
was the manager there. He'd bring 3 dozen pretzels home every fucking day.
hate it, man.
Oh my
I
god.
loathe those fuckers now.
I'd be like, send them away,
Yeah.
please.
No,
Fuck out of here.
like they just make them and they wouldn't sell, so they're gonna have to throw them away. And no, you just fucking bring fucking the little wax freaking baggies full of them.
Did you like freeze them? Did you just throw them out the window to feed the birds? What'd
No,
you do
we
with
got
them?
fucking high and ate lots of pretzels.
That will do it.
Yeah. Pretzels are
Ah,
good
yes.
to eat when you're out.
Appetizer enhancement.
We were like 19.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Oh, 19,
Now, did you
fuck
experiment
yeah.
with putting things on them, or you were too
Oh
high
wait,
to
no, we
care?
had all the flavors. Like whatever Aunt Annie's had, the cinnamon sugar, we had like
See, I can't eat pretzels, so I don't know.
infinite amount of
Pretzels are
cheese
good.
dip and every flavor. Cause
See, I would have thought red sauce, like a pepperoni sandwich and a pretzel, would
that sounds
be
delicious.
decent.
That sounds very delicious, Jerry. Get on that.
Get on that.
Let me tell you something. I've had
Over and out.
I've had Subway sub. They suck.
They do.
I enjoy
Blow.
me a chicken teriyaki Subway sub.
Oh God, are you one of those people who likes the Chinese food restaurants that go sampo, sampo, sampo?
No, I want to punch that
you-
motherfucker
sampo.
in the face, but
Okay.
I'll take his chicken.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
like the
absolutely.
bourbon chicken.
Absolutely.
That shit's good.
Absolutely.
Bourbon
Yeah.
chicken all
Yeah.
day. All day.
They
Yeah.
do make good. I tell you,
Yeah.
the
Those spots,
Colony
yeah.
Mall, they got this place
Where,
there.
where they talk like that, I'd be like, just bourbon chicken, bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I
If
said
you
at
shout that shit I
Crossgates.
don't understand. Like bourbon
I sat
chicken,
at
bitch.
Crossgates Mall and laughed my ass off for 15 minutes while I was eating my Subway. I don't know, it's probably Wendy's.
Yeah, they have that
Yeah, it's
shit.
the same thing.
And there was one of those Asian.
Yeah, sampo, sampo.
She
With
was
samples.
she was taller than you'd think,
What?
extremely pregnant, and she only said one word. Blaze, what do you think that word was? What's the traditional word?
Simple.
Sample.
Sample.
I knew that.
Sampo,
I didn't
sampo.
want to hand
Sample.
feed you that too. Sample. No, I have this recorded somewhere. If I her one word.
Of course you do.
Her one
Sign
word.
of
Yeah,
a check
dude, I
guy.
Yeah.
sat there and laughed and choked.
Did she
on
sign the book
fucking
too?
french fries. Her one word was bang, bang,
Bong.
bang.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a super pregnant lady, so I'm hoping you're not hitting the bong. But what the fuck are you saying
Holding her
here?
back and shit. Like,
But bang. But like she got so tired of saying sample because it was like 2 syllables. I don't know sample
yeah.
to
She got
just
syllable-
bang. I didn't know she was
syllabled out.
going into labor. I like,
Might have been
Her
false
water
labor.
broke and shit.
Could have
like,
been.
there.
I
No,
looked at-
water breaking is a
Mid
mess.
sample.
just-
Yeah.
It's
Where-
a mess.
where-
and
where-
it's
this-
slippery.
It sure is.
Where was this?
Crossgates Mall.
Oh, so
Yeah,
this
it
wasn't like
always happens
Indonesia.
there.
No,
No.
this
Oh.
was
Well, it could have been, but it was
Shit.
Crossgates Mall. Same
She
thing.
might have
You're the
been.
funny
not
bone.
far. Not far. Yeah, that's. I'm just like, whoa. I don't know if I should.
Bah.
I didn't know if I should take
Bah.
your sample. Just.
Might have to
I'd
think
take
that.
that shit.
She's
Yeah.
already had
Bah.
a sample. That's
Yeah,
why she's
too
wicked
much.
pregnant.
Ba-dum-bum.
I saw that same girl. She said,
It's not a sample.
bong. I
That
said,
she
that's how you
bought
got
it.
pregnant to begin with. Bong, bong. It's ridiculous.
So.
Sometimes I
That's
like pretend I don't like her, but like, ew, no thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good as fuck, but I just lie like,
Let me have another. Let me
Ew.
try it,
I just
yeah.
wanted the sample.
Yeah, I think it was like an orange chicken or something. Like we were
Yeah.
there last week for the first time in like 5 years.
Bourbon chicken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
no, they have different ones.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it
but
was,
he was talking about
but
the
it was-
orange one, the
it
bourbon
was-
chicken.
perfectly crunchy. It was I like
Aw.
that sample. I really looked at my wife and was like, "Yo, I kind
Bong.
Yeah, I want
The
the
bong.
bong. Yeah.
The bong worked.
Yeah.
Sick.
And she's like, no, I thought we were going to Five Guys. I'm like,
Oh,
good call.
shit.
So,
Good call.
so we
Yeah,
got-
yeah. You
How's the end
said
of that?
Wendy's. It's like, dude, there's a Five Guys there now.
So,
Yeah.
This was years ago.
Right, right.
Five Guys didn't exist in the area.
That was back when Hooters was in there.
Yeah,
See
man.
what I'm saying?
Hooters
I used to
be
go
my
there.
jam.
I used to go there.
I used to get drunk as fuck in that motherfucker.
I used to go to
I
Hooters
used,
there.
I used to know like all the cooks.
Smashed.
Yep.
So they were my neighbors, and I just walk in there and be like, "You want
Used
some
to get
wings?" I'm like, "Yep."
harpooned
And,
there. Oh my
yeah, I
God.
used to get trashed at Hooters.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
hey, I heard a theory. I heard a theory that at Hooters, if you order the wings the first time, they're good. You order them the second time, they're okay. By the third or the fourth time, they've stopped giving a damn,
Yes.
and you're getting
No
all the
sauce.
crap.
No.
If you get the fourth plate, no sauce.
It depends where you go. What
I'm
kind
out of the all-you-can-eat business at Hooters. I can't do that shit. I'm too old. for that.
I
But
disagree
yeah.
with that because as a fry cook, they're just ordering up.
Okay.
It could just be you've been there for 4 hours, you fat fuck, and the cook is
time
and
to
the
check
cook
out
is
and go.
really tired
Some
and
dude
he
was
wants to
telling me
go
about it.
home.
He was
But-
fat.
Okay.
But
He's like,
But you
yeah.
don't okay because I
yeah,
there was a theory that it
because
was
you were
intentional.
There, yeah, or because you were there for 4 hours, the fry cook changed 3 times,
I think it's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
and one sucks.
It's funny
Okay,
that
you just
All
got
right.
caught with the sucking one.
Yep.
yeah, it's funny that
That's what
anyone
it
even
seemed.
would walk into a Hooters with expectations.
Please.
There is an expectation.
Well,
This girl
There's
is
always
expectation.
expectations.
there's only certain
Of the
expectations that I want when I go to
food.
Hooters. Let me tell you.
But the
the
expectation is the only thing you can get at Hooters that I will vouch for, such like a pepperoni and meatball sub at the Chatham Fair.
Oh my.
The
It's-
only.
That's
the
this is
only-
huge.
only-
This
The
is
best.
huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
Bigly.
Huge,
It's bigly.
bigly,
Huge.
bigly, huge.
I don't even know what I was
Wicked.
saying.
It's wicked.
What was I
It's
talking about?
Hooters. There's
Hooters,
only
the
one
Chatham
thing on
Fair.
the menu.
Breaded
Hooters.
wings.
Oh yeah.
Breaded wings.
Well, that's
See,
complicated.
You,
You can't
say
get that
something
anywhere.
You can't
nice
get it
and then
anywhere.
you turn it evil.
Yeah,
Just
but
that
you can't
fast.
get breaded wings
It's
any
called
place.
home.
They give you a
No,
choice
but you
too.
can't-
They're like breaded or naked.
And if you do
But-
it right,
yeah,
there's
breaded
boobs
or
there
breaded, baby,
too.
breaded.
Well,
Bread
yeah,
it all.
depends what kind of boobs you're looking at, boob.
Yes.
I did fall in
I
love
can't
with
do
breaded
Hooters.
wings.
Yes. No, it's good.
I will say yes, they get good breaded wings. I've had that. They're good breaded wings.
I like
at
the
Hooters.
Daytona style.
What's the Daytona style? That sounds delicious.
That's the type of
It
sauce.
goes by
you
you
can-
really fast.
because you,
Fast and hot.
Yeah, it's so hot you
There-
shit
there's like-
instantly.
It's smoking.
there's like 15 different sauces you can choose from. The Daytona sauce is real good because one of the waitresses said like, "Order the Daytona sauce." And I'm like, okay, cool.
What? No. What's it taste like? That's what we're asking.
Real sweet, and it really complements the.
Like sweet or
The
chili?
ambiance.
Like
The
sweet
fat-
chili
the
or
fat
Of the
that's drizzling
Hooters.
down your
like
wrist.
sweet.
Only at Hooters.
Only at Hooters. Yeah.
sweet with habanero? Like
This one goes well with fluorescent orange shorts.
Yes, it does.
It was a
Or-
clean
this one,
sweet.
This one
And them
goes
let
well
up
with nude
and them let up
pantyhose
sneakers.
down my
And them let up
Yeah.
sneakers too, you see,
Oh,
running around.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Then you
pantyhose,
follow,
they're the
follow
worst.
that up with
It felt
"Now
meant to be
twerk
in my
for me,"
mouth, I
and then
guess you
get
could
slapped.
say. You know, it
Hooters.
just felt.
Don't ask them to twerk. They don't like that.
Well, yeah, no. Most people don't like to be asked to wait. I don't know. I
Jerry
kind of
seemed
want
to like it. He just didn't do it.
I kind of like the idea of getting a
Shot my
film crew to
shot.
come with me around, like to all the homeless people
1 through
in
4 was good.
Albany, and
Number
just
5
see
was
if they'll
no.
twerk.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I'm down.
Let's go.
I would bet 70% would be. You'd have to give them something.
Yeah,
they're
no,
not going to do it.
no,
for free.
definitely financial,
But,
financial extent.
Buy a pack of cigarettes,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
by
yeah.
the time you're handing out that cigarettes, you probably had 20 bums to work for you.
Yep.
Cigarettes are
At
like
least,
$100
at
now,
least.
so you know what I mean?
That's
They'll like
it's.
How much are
twerk on a
cigarettes these days?
handstand if you had a pack of
They
cigarettes.
$15 yet? A pack of six?
I'm guessing between.
They're like
11
11,
and 12.
almost $11.
Yeah.
Oh,
When I
right.
smoked, they were like $3.
Yeah.
So, that's how
What
long
were you,
ago when I
8?
smoked.
When I really quit,
No, you were
they
born
were
in
five-
'64.
they were $5 a pack,
Something like that.
but they were buy one get one free. It was the best deal ever. $5
Wow.
and it was buy one get one.
But you know,
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Newport Lights.
Yeah.
Yep.
cigarettes
Oh,
up here
yep,
are $10
yeah.
a pack. If you go down to
Yeah.
Virginia or
Oh,
the
they were
Carolinas, like $5 a
Newports
pack.
and Newport Lights were very popular in early rap songs.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I used to smoke hella ones.
That's how I learned about
That was
them.
back where you could,
'Cause
where you
I'm
could
a-
smoke in bars and shit. You can't do that shit no
Nope.
more. Yeah, that was the shit.
Yeah, smoke
Not that I-
anywhere. You
It's
can't
just
smoke
not
anywhere.
in New York. I mean, you just got to go to like.
Yeah.
Not that I've been to a bar
Nobody
in a
gives
long
a
time,
shit.
but I don't mind the fact that you can't smoke indoors anymore.
Well,
It's
I don't mind
nice.
how
No,
smoke,
take it.
but
Yeah,
it's
go out.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go outside.
Yeah,
You can
food,
actually-
food tastes like food now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and you can see the people you're talking to when you're eating too. That oh, you really look like that.
Yeah.
Wow, compared to talking to the smoker.
It's only really
I can't see
bad
you,
for
honey.
the smokers in the wintertime.
No,
You know, in the summertime, it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
whatever.
wear
It's a
gloves.
nice day,
Anytime.
whatever.
smoking in the car,
Give me a
wear gloves.
break.
Yeah. It was probably 5 years after that law passed. I ended up in Lowellville, Kentucky, at a Waffle House.
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House.
is the best.
Waffle House.
Hold
That's how
on.
you
They have
gotta
the
say it.
best coffee cups, and I've been to a shitload of them. They will not sell them to me.
say it.
Like, I offered one waitress, I was like, I'll give you $50, I'll leave it as a tip, I'm taking this cup. She went, I can't let you do that. Like, the
Can't
cups,
let
they're
you
like,
do that.
they weigh like
They're-
4 pounds.
Yeah, they're they're
wow.
heavy.
Can't
And
let
it's
you
a
do
Waffle
that,
House
sir.
cup?
Yeah,
Waffles.
That's
Yep.
the one redeeming quality of Waffle House is their coffee
Yep.
cups. They're amazing.
The most non-redeeming thing.
The
you'll see
food,
at
Daytona.
a coffee house.
Daytona.
The food was pretty good, but the weirdest thing is
$500.
you turn around and watch everybody else eating, and they just weren't eating. They had a cigarette in one hand and the
Yeah.
fork in the other, and they were basically just alternating. And I'm like, and I was a smoker. I was a pack-a-day smoker at the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't
I was there,
know. I want to plow through this fucking massive meal right now
Yeah.
because I haven't eaten 12 goddamn
but your
hours.
visual environment is fucked up by the
Yeah,
fucked up.
yeah. I'm like, what the
too.
fuck's
Cigarette
going
over
on?
there, food over here. It's too close.
I drove
It's too
past a
close.
billboard that said "Hell is real," and now I'm at a smoke-filled Waffle House with people double fisting.
That's what the
Suffocating.
billboard.
Double, yeah, the other kind of
Smell.
fisting.
Yeah,
Smoking syrup.
smoking syrup. That's a good one.
Yeah. The torments of my past.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't even like going to an IHOP at Ryan. It's just because there's like, I don't know. I can do Denny's, but an IHOP reminds
You
me
gotta
too
wait
much.
too long and shit. They're like, gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta wait like 20 minutes for a table at
We need Waffle House to come up here to see how it succeeds without cigarettes.
Yeah, we don't have any
Waffle
Waffle
House.
House.
No.
up here. No, they're not even
No.
in New York
It'll
City.
be like
No. No, they're not.
No, I think you got to get
what's
to
the
like
donut
Nebraska
company that
or
failed
some
up
shit.
here?
Virginia.
Country,
Yeah, or so.
what's the donut company?
Country
that-
Buffet.
No, the
Country.
Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Krispy
that.
Kreme.
yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
That
Kreme.
came
Yeah, it
and
was
went.
here for like 2 minutes
Yep.
in Latham.
I'm
Yep.
surprised
I remember
Sonic.
that
I'm
shit.
surprised Sonic is still here.
Oh, Krispy
I know.
Kreme.
I am too.
Yeah.
Krispy Kreme
They
kills
open
more
one
people than
in Troy
texting
too.
and
They own in
driving.
Troy now.
In Troy, a
Yeah,
Krispy
who's
Sonic is
Street
everywhere.
there?
I just
go for
remember
it. You know
the
what you
video
dropped?
game and shit in like the 90s.
Right there, right next to Big Lots. They have
Is there
the
a spider?
Rain
You know what you
Sonic.
dropped?
shit.
Hold
It
on.
probably wasn't important. If it wasn't,
Was there a spider or something?
oh, okay.
happened?
It wasn't. Yeah, there's probably spiders in there.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh,
My hair.
your hair thing.
fell
Yeah.
down.
Oh, wow.
It
My
sounded,
hair fell down.
it sounded like a just
Mind
a
your
random
business,
screw.
ho.
Carlos' carrot fell down. Mine fell out.
It's like, mind your motherfucking business.
It
I was
sounded
like,
like a
all right.
random screw that might have just been on the shelf. I'm like, if it was a screw, let it go.
Sorry, Miss
Yeah.
Days.
Let it
Yeah.
go. Don't
My
dig.
bad.
Please, I'm single. I don't let any screw go.
Yeah. All right, it was a nail. Damn.
Damn.
It was a bolt.
You know.
Well,
Bolt works.
bolted.
Bolt
Yeah,
works.
it's on- it's
Why
on
do
the
you have
border.
bolts in your basement?
Why do I have
Why do you have
doesn't?
bolts in your titty bar?
Yeah, why
That's
do I
kind
have-
of
Why
weird.
do I have a titty?
You
bar?
have
What
to
is this,
have
Game
bolts
of
in your
Thrones?
titties. You know what I'm saying?
This is my,
Seven Kingdom shits over
my
here.
Game of Thrones titty bar.
We yeah, I accidentally got addicted to Game of Thrones and gave it to him. So
It's
we're going through
spreading.
that. You guys,
No,
you guys
it's the new
watchers?
fabric
No.
Wait,
softener.
and you
Yeah.
haven't beaten the shit out of her yet?
No, folks, I'm still a thug, but I like Game of Thrones. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? You can
That's
be a
not
thug
cool,
and like
man.
Game of Thrones.
Listen,
Yeah.
thugs
You
give
can
a low,
do-
have a low side of them too. You know,
You
they have
can
a
do
low.
both. You could do both.
Expand your horizons and domestic.
I heard it's
violence.
very good.
They
It
cut
is.
that
It's
motherfucker's
written
hand
very
off.
well.
What Joe and I know of Game of Thrones, and we got to wrap this up kind of quick, is naked people,
Oh shit.
incest.
I haven't seen one episode.
Incest. Too much of that.
No,
I
listen.
said what
He's
we
right.
know.
What we
Just
know.
What we know.
Swords, dragons,
Yep.
armor.
Dragons.
Zombies.
The queen's
Yeah.
the queen's a bitch. How many seasons?
Biggest
Surprise.
How many seasons are you in?
I'm fucking in the 3rd season right now.
Well, in the 4th, she blows shit up.
Oh shit. Why not?
She walks naked.
Of course.
Spoil the shit. Fuck your show.
You know,
Nice, really
you're not-
nice.
You're
I
not
don't even
spoiling
know.
for me.
Yeah,
but that's all right.
I figured.
Yeah,
you were
no,
off on
that those
I
are the
smoke
3
weed.
things:
Who's
swords,
off this?
dragons, and
He
armor.
will
That's
remember
the
after this.
reason I'm there.
He's not gonna remember
It's
after
gonna be
this.
gone tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
I look forward to watching the show. I
The
hear
moment he
great-
walks
I
out of
hear
here, he's not
great
gonna remember
things.
this.
Yeah.
Latest
Trust
fuck.
me.
hear great
Lit.
stuff. But I just don't get
I
the
don't
channel.
have.
I don't either.
Oh,
I don't care for it.
And Joe will vouch for me on this. I'd rather be playing virtual reality games than.
Because what? What's
watching.
wrong with your real life?
Well, I can't
He's
shoot
married.
people. I can't shoot. Yeah, I'm married. There you go. I agree with that. I agree.
When you're married, you have no more life.
just-
It's done.
no,
You can't rip
it's-
robots' head off in reality.
Sometimes you need to go
Yeah,
away. That's right.
It
That's
is.
fine.
It is a
That's-
rage
Yeah.
exercise. It is a physical exercise. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
The amount
It
of
actually is
Physical.
pretty
Joe
cool.
has
Is
spent
that like-
expensive time.
And it's not just swearing at the computer and
No,
jumping up
you'll
and down.
easily
you'll
break a
typing.
sweat.
Yeah, no,
doing
you,
it.
Oh, wow.
I swear
Yes.
a lot,
You know,
but I'm
Swear and
also
take
breaking
works.
a
It's
sweat.
called getting it out.
comes
Yeah.
from the core.
Swearing.
So, like,
I totally
Feeling better about yourself.
Yeah. And you
Cool.
so,
I always recommend stretching before virtual reality because
So that's with
I
the
have-
glasses right up close?
yeah, glasses and
Especially when you get older.
Can she go in it after the show real quick, like a little demo?
kinda-
or
That shit's
something?
Can she go in it?
Yeah,
What?
like put the hood on, just like sit down in the chair. There's
I
stuff
still
you
need
can
to see the pussy. I mean the cat.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I think-
Pussy
we still gotta
first.
see.
You know,
Pussy first, then the
everything
cat.
after-
There is
everything after the pussy.
there is a cat one.
I'm sure there is.
Meow.
We're at the
Joe's
tail
seen
end.
it. Joe Green's seen it all.
He
A
has-
lot.
He has played pretty much every game that's good that I have, so he has seen it all. None of them had any real pussy in it. I know.
No, I don't. That's the thing. I don't want to see that
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
thing. I don't want to see that on the.
I don't want to see them. I think it doesn't.
No, I want
it's
to
not-
build
Beware.
robots and race cars.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't
Yep.
want
If I want to see
to
pussies, I go to the county
fly
fair.
airplanes, fly spaceships. shoot
Look at the empty
spaceships,
strollers.
Have
Bad
Pepperoni
lightsabers.
sausage subs and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanna
I'm
pull
sure.
my
I'm sure it was
hamstring.
Marinara
Photoshop.
on those
But a
motherfuckers.
couple days, yesterday, it wasn't even a couple days ago. Yesterday, there was something that was supposedly from North Korea. There were two holes in the sky. I don't know how else to describe them. And then there were lights that going around and around them. And I wanted to get your take on it as a tech guy.
What's your take?
What it was? Okay, I'm going to relate what that was to when I was 12 years old in Orlando, Florida. I just spent the day in Disneyland. We went back to our villas.
Oh, fucking Disney and
We were
Nickelodeon are
on-
evil. Sorry.
We were probably, when I say villas, it was a hotel.
Right.
Yeah, we were probably on the 10th, 11th floor. I woke up probably about 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I was excited for the next day at Disney. I went to the sliding door out to the mini little balcony there.
Like a
and-
casino.
Yep, and I opened the curtain and I looked up at the sky, and the clouds were very dark and ominous, and they were completely covered the sky. You could just see the skyline of just beautiful dark clouds.
Dope.
And then I look, and there's these two round glowing discs crossing each other on
Aliens.
these fucking clouds
Oh wow.
endlessly. They wouldn't go away. I went back to bed and didn't sleep.
Of course not.
Wow.
No.
Who could?
I go right
So-
back to bed. I mean,
So
I mean, cool.
I'm now haven't slept. I got Epcot Center coming up in the
Of
morning.
course. Man, that shit's dope.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't tell my mom, "Hey, I'm 12. Can I have a coffee?" Because I saw motherfucking aliens last night. That's not how this mother-son
Aliens.
relationship works. So I just toughed it out, and she woke me up, showered, got in the car. I figured out. Hopefully that one survives. Mine did not. Phone dropped. On the way to Epcot Center,
Yes.
the answer to what the fuck I saw was revealed to me.
Oh.
And boy, did I feel like a complete asshole. for
That's what
not
Nickelodeon
sleeping.
and
I
Disney
felt like
do
an
to you.
asshole.
What was it? What
That's
was it?
what they do. That's one of the things I hate. These
No more Disney for you or Nickelodeon.
We crossed, and I don't even know if it was the spot, but I figured it out. It was this big theater type thing,
Yeah.
and out in front they had these big, gigantic spotlights.
The plain
Yes.
spotlights.
Yeah.
Not plain spotlights; they were spotlights.
It's like a
Spotlights.
Yeah,
light
no,
show.
in World War II, they
The
used to look
airport.
for planes
Yeah,
with them.
whatever.
Yeah.
to create a
Yep.
thing on the
Yeah,
clouds.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't
it's
have
a
to
really
argue
cool
about,
show.
We don't have to argue
Yes.
about the kind of light.
Two
Didn't
of
wear-
those, And I went, "You dumb piece of shit."
Didn't
I was
see-
so depressed at myself for like I'm smarter than
embarrassed.
this. Why did I go with aliens, you dumb shit? Because I've never been to Florida.
And that's
maybe
the thing
Florida
with
has
Disney.
aliens?
And here's the thing. That's the fucking thing with Disney. Is they put that shit on the
Yes.
clouds so the kids don't sleep. The parents get tired and they go, let's leave, and there's turnover.
That's kind of
There you
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids
Oh, yeah,
thinking
totally.
aliens.
They're
Somebody was
pieces of
thinking.
shit.
Somebody was thinking that day.
Of course they were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
don't
gonna
want
come
to.
up. I was gonna show you. I'll send it to you.
That was dope shit. Yeah.
I'll send it to you. You can tell me how you can do that with spotlights.
You're a dad.
So,
You're a
yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
How bad do you want to see Thomas the Train derail?
A lot.
A lot.
Very bad.
Okay.
Very, very
y-
bad.
There's two sides to it. Yes, I do, but if he does, then my child is screaming a lot, so therefore I don't.
See, that's how they fuck you.
Yes,
There you
that's
go.
That's what you put on Barney
That's
or
how they
Sesame
get
Street.
you.
I read an interview with Robert McCloskey. He was a children's book author in Maine, and he talked about you write books. They think they're for children. They're not. They're for the parents. So you put words in there that a 4-year-old is going to have a hell of a time saying, like tremendously. It's a wicked long word, but the parent gets to go, "Oh my God, finally syllables," as they're reading it along to make it almost interesting.
Adult
The
words.
500
Yeah.
times.
Children
Yeah.
book writers are fucked up
cool.
from back
Well,
in
they
the
are
day.
now. They are
no,
now.
back in the day, I sent you guys screenshots from a book I can go grab right now called The Adventures of Dick and Jane.
Oh, yeah. It's
That book
pretty awful.
is foul.
Yes.
Foul.
Yes.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
Oh, you say
that's-
foul. I'm like, that's
Foul
awesome.
in a great way.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
beautiful.
but we're like, oh, we'll
Well
read
put
this.
together.
Because
and
as a
we
couple, you can
skimmed.
read it and giggle because they
Oh.
don't get it.
No,
I mean, that's
no,
what it
you
is, like a
don't-
bonding
you
thing
don't
that
read
was
that one to your
missed.
child. You put that in your collection.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
well,
no,
Pinky and the Brain was an adult.
yeah, a lot of those cartoons, not the Looney Tunes, but,
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
I kept wanting to say
Yeah, I can't say it.
Animaniacs.
Yeah,
Ren and
there was
Stimpy.
lots of shit. Yeah,
Shit like
Ren and
Yakko
Stimpy.
Wacko and that.
Ren and Stimpy, that was my jam.
My family tree.
Yeah,
Jerry Diamond knows that, and he can twerk.
No, I
Oh,
can't
man.
twerk. I
Shouts to
cannot
fucking
twerk.
Jerry Diamond.
Jerry, I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told my child. You don't know that you can't twerk until you try.
Oh, yes, I do. My body, listen,
Don't
my
twerk.
mind says yes, but my body says no way, Jose. Don't even try it.
Even
I
if
think
we
I'd
put
throw my-
another pepperoni sub in there for you.
Not you can put 2 pepperoni subs in there. It's still not gonna happen.
Oh, you're roomy.
You can put 10 of them right there. I don't care. It's still not gonna happen.
I meant
Order
as a
up.
bribe, not
Oh,
actually.
yeah, the fair is gone now. Forget about it.
It's over.
Well, this has been
Season's over.
Yeah, season's over.
This has been a lot of fun. We've learned a lot about pepperoni sausage, or, meatball
Thank you
sandwiches.
so much for having us.
Yes, thank you for having us here.
We
It
didn't
was a
have
treat.
To, we
This
didn't
was
have to hook
great.
up
This
extra
was a lot of fun.
microphones.
I
It
didn't
worked.
even open this.
Yeah, we didn't open that at all.
There's
What is
20
that?
things here. It's
That
the
is not the pledge
it's
book
kind of the
that's-
What's
subject.
it?
the
Another
subject
book?
for
We're
the
like
thing.
signing mad books. What the fuck?
Didn't even
No.
open
What's
it.
going on?
He did a little writing. He did a little
Joe-
writing in the shed
Joe
earlier.
Green has a
I
little
think he's
black
gonna
book
say.
that he brought to a podcast.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, who does that?
It stays at the podcast, but that's
Yeah, I don't think
for
this
now.
home. It's got too much semen.
Yeah,
It's
Pages are stuck together and shit.
It's Jeffersons.
You don't want to see this under a black light.
Carla,
There's a lot I don't want to see under a
It's
black light.
terrible.
go through your dates again with us.
The last one was horrible. The
I saw the gears thinking of like I know
Talking
she
about
knows these off
comedy
the
dates,
top of her head.
you
September
know.
12th, come to the Low Beat for Comedy Open Mic.
to
We
the
have a
Low Beat.
roast battle with Travis Steele, Nick Anthony,
Shouts to those
Dick
two.
Williams will be there, and so will
Dick
Joe
Williams.
Green featuring the stage. We also have Chris O'Leary.
All
He's
those
going to
motherfuckers.
feature on the stage that night, so it's going to be an awesome night.
I will be there.
Joe Green's gonna be the mic stand.
Blaze
by the
will
way.
be
September
there.
15th
Gonna move
is
me aside.
storytelling at the Hudson River Coffee House. Come on out. It's a lot of fun. It's free admission. We do ask for donations afterward, but you can get away with that.
Drink some coffee
Um,
too.
Chris
And
O'Leary
great
will-
coffee. And
as fuck.
September 16th, I'm at Rocks doing comedy in the middle of a burlesque show with lots of boobs.
And I will
That ought to
be.
be interesting.
There's
And I will
never
be
enough.
at Hooters watching the Canelo fucking GGG fight.
Did you say boobs? He just blocked your search request.
Yeah, he's like that. It's-
You get no feminine hygiene products either.
Eating Daytona wings.
Whoa,
and
let's
shit.
talk. Whoa.
No. How many jeans?
Settle
can you
down,
ruin?
man.
How many jeans can you ruin?
That's a pun because it's genetic and it's
Oh,
actual
look at that,
genes.
yeah.
Yeah. Like how many brains can we fuck up?
Blaze, you got any dates to add?
No. I'll just be at your local open mic near you.
He'll be there September 12th.
I'll be there September 12th.
He'll be there September
At the
15th.
Lobby.
Doing my thing, and I have amazing stories at
September
story times.
15th? Okay.
Never
Yeah.
forget.
Jerry, are you on this one?
No. You didn't ask me to be on this one.
Well, you're on
Thank
this
you.
one.
You're
Other
on,
than the last one.
You're on
the
one.
last one. You're on October. The scary stories? Or are you in November?
October. I think it's October. Yes, I
Jerry
think it's October.
Jerry Diamond will
Okay.
be telling his dating stories.
Dating.
The scary
Rhinos
stories.
and winos.
Rhinos and winos, baby.
Coming up in October.
That's why I don't drink any. Exactly. Don't drink anymore.
How he fell for the. She held the camera way up high and took the picture, and
Yes, that
then
is
got
the
to
most evil
Denny's and
thing.
went.
Evil, most brilliant thing on Facebook ever, and Tinder and whatever social media is.
What?
Is
The
the,
camera?
the super high angle to hide your physique.
What do guys do?
It's
Like, do they
brilliant.
do a douchey camera
Yes.
thing, guys?
Yes.
I mean,
guys,
I-
guys, it's more like this angle.
Just
no
dong?
shit. No shit. No,
Dong.
really. Dong, a dong shot.
No, but
but
every guy seems to have a fish picture.
Oh, see, that's what I was wondering. Like,
It's-
for us, it's like it's always the
Like,
same.
what
thing.
the hell?
What are
Like,
you holding?
Like a fish.
Like, look what I can provide.
yeah, like I can provide, and I have a dog.
Like,
I have
There
a
was
dog.
one guy who did a yoga pose, and I complimented on him, and
That's
he
weird
was
as
like,
fuck.
"Oh, which
Sir.
one?" I realized he didn't scroll more. He had
I
like
don't know.
5
I-
yoga
I
poses.
I
look
think
what I
Jerry.
can provide. It's a carpet,
Yeah,
dude.
Hot yoga.
I think Jerry may turn gay if he finds someone on Tinder
Never.
that is
Bi-curious.
that is holding up
He's not
a,
doing
a
a
pepperoni.
Never.
pepperoni and meatball.
Never.
Pepperoni
No.
and meatball.
I'm not that-
Profile
no.
pic. It's
If you
over.
found- if you
All
found-
bets are off.
No.
if you found that
Let-
man
no.
that could provide as many of those.
I
as
do
you
a fat
wanted.
chick before I do that. No way.
You don't
Okay.
have to do it. You
Shouts
don't
to
have
the
to
fat
do
chicks.
it.
No.
You don't have to do it. I just think if it made you tingly.
No, I'd be
Would
throwing
go.
up.
Hold
I'm not.
second.
I become a vegetarian. I am no longer doing pepperoni subs no more. I'm done.
Pepperoni subs with sausage.
I
and
want them
shit.
with mozzarella. I
Yeah,
want
that's
pepperoni with
totally
mozzarella.
good.
Marinara
No,
sauce.
they don't have the
Red
mozzarella.
sauce.
You can put cheese. You can put the.
Melted mozzarella
Parmesan or-
euphemism.
yeah.
Yeah, you can put the.
No, no,
Oh,
I
cheese.
don't
Yeah.
want a
Sprinkle
euphemism.
cheese.
I want mozzarella.
Yeah.
No, they don't do
Keep
that.
your
too.
freaking
You can go. You
euphemism.
can go to a pizza
I'll
joint.
give you,
You
the
go to a.
mozzarella.
You go like pep. You know. You go to a pizza joint and do that. Some shop do that, but the Chatham Fair.
What was that?
Chatham, New York. What are you
That would
new?
be the angels singing from upstate
Yeah,
New
I was
York.
like-
That's right. Yeehaw.
No.
Jerry.
Hey, did you tech guy? Did you see the
Angels from
thing
Chat.
where they slowed
I
crickets
don't need
down?
your, I don't need your this shit. I get this shit at work. and my
No,
and my
they
wife.
slowed, they slowed
did.
crickets down,
Yeah.
and they actually it sounds like a symphony. It sounds like the chorus of angels.
I fucking hate being a bug.
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
only more angelic.
I think angels from Chatham sound like this. Hey,
No.
and they got cool wings and shit and everything.
No, they're like
Hey.
moo
Cows. No.
and bah.
Listen,
Goats.
leave family out.
Want a second day? Want to go to the mall?
No, thank you.
Why
Jerry.
you got to bring family into this?
I'm sorry.
What shows
So
you got?
disrespectful.
What shows you got coming up, Jerry?
I'm gonna be doing the low beat this week, and I'm gonna be
Doing
doing
it.
absolutely.
You're the only one that's not going to be there here. That's just the
Oh, yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
It's a 3D. Come on out, man.
Yeah, come on
It's
out.
Lobie, corner of Central and Quail.
Comedy
Albany, New York.
Coffee shop at
What
Comedy Works on
time?
Thursday.
It starts at 8 o'clock. Sign up is at
7:30 sign up.
7:30. Miss J. McBride will be in the house.
She'll
there
be
any-
Yeah,
in
the
the
Hershey
house.
coming back.
September-
Yes.
Right from
September 12th.
Hollywood.
I'm
Is there-
apparently doing something. I don't know what I'm the hook
Yeah.
for.
I-
but
I-
I'll
you-
find, I'll
you
I'm
find
might-
out.
still going with
do it there.
hostage
No,
situation.
he's the
Yeah.
mic stand.
He'll be
That's
the
all
mic
he's-
stand
he's
for the
gonna
night.
be the
No, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hog time and leave him on stage during the roast.
Not chef.
That means I'll
is
have
there
one
a-
arm free.
Yes.
Is there a cover for the show?
It's free. It's not a show. It's an open mic.
It's
It's
open
chaos.
mic.
It's
Down.
a circus.
Open to
It's
the
worth
September
coming.
12th.
Come on out. Kim
8
is our
o'clock.
bartender. She rocks.
Yes, she does. She's really
Does
great.
rock.
Water cannon. What? No, okay, wrong. No water cannon.
I totally want that Schaefer beer clock that's up on the left side. Up on the bar. Yeah, all the way up on the left side.
If
up
it goes
top.
missing.
We know where it went.
Oh, they'll
I
know.
don't.
Oh, yeah.
I've
they-
already asked the bartender,
So
like, what do you,
will I.
I said to her, what do you want for it?
was like, yo, King.
And she was
Yeah, I
like, "What
remember
do
you
got?" I
asking
was
her
like,
that. I
have a-
remember you asking her that when you were there
Yeah,
last.
asking
Yeah, I
her.
remember
Yeah.
that.
Like, I want to buy it. And she's like, no. I was like, I got
She's like, no.
$120.
It's like,
Oh,
absolutely not.
you have to go in during the day and ask for Howard. Howard is skinny, tall man. Howard Glassman.
He's the mic stand.
It's
He's
probably
the mic
he
you the
cooks
mic
during the
stand?
day. He does lunches there,
I presume.
and you find him. He's the one you make the offer to.
All right.
Howard. The
He'll
mic
probably
stand.
still say no,
So,
Oh, I
He'll be
gave,
like,
I
"Fuck
gave
no."
it a shot.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
It obviously
but
is
you can give it.
sentimental
But
to
that would
the
be
owner.
giving it a real shot.
Like it's
Joe's been declined by enough women. A guy is not going to break him.
I'm experienced.
He's a
in getting
nice
turned
guy
down.
though. He doesn't do pyrotechnics. So don't show him your broken lighter. You'll be fine.
There you go.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Joe, what shows you got coming up?
Like everyone has already said.
Yeah, I'm just like
On
this.
September 12th, I have some role I'm going to fill in this show,
something.
and I am
No
looking forward to finding out what it is. And it should be a lot of fun.
Just be there.
What day is it? Of the week?
Tuesday.
September
Tuesday.
12th.
Uh,
Titty
forget.
yeah,
Tuesday.
the open mic at comedy open mic at the Low Beat is second and fourth Tuesday.
Second.
It has been
Oh.
inferred by people in the comedy community that I will be giving an involuntary hand job, which I am not totally in favor of.
Oh, interesting. I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
Hey, as long as it's not pyrotechnic, I'm cool with that.
something's gonna.
Technically.
I don't know. No, I'm not. Okay
We might have to
with it.
vent the room for 18-year-olds.
Joe's going to be
I'm
very
not okay
sad or
with
not
that.
when he finds out it's a glory hole.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Could be in the
Anyhow.
bathroom. I don't know.
anywho. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out our good friend Dave Canyon's podcast, Dumbing It Down with
Check it
Dave.com, fastest podcast on earth.
It's fast.
My friends call me 3D. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. This has been a lot of fun. We'll see you next week.
Hey,
This
thank
was
you.
great.
Say bye-bye
Thanks
to
for
all
being
the
here.
cameras.
Thank
Bye,
you very much for being on the
Joe
podcast.
Green
Check
and
it out.
Jerry, what time is
Oh,
What
Carrie
Diamond?
Blaze After Dark, Joe Green, and Mike 3D, and of course I'm Jerry. What the what? Diamond.
This is Blaze. I'm out.
Country boy. Country boy diamond.
Oh, yeah.